Welcome back to our next episode of Casus Immortalis with our lovely Dungeon Master, Adam. We're really excited to get back to it. I know we've had a few weeks off. The internet gods were absolutely not with us, but we're excited to be back and running after a tech has visited our home and fixed our cabling issues, so we are good to go. Happy to have you guys back. We're excited to get back into it. Couple quick announcements. We have our next session of Echoes on Monday, and we actually have a very fun announcement this Monday for Echoes. So tune in to find out. On Wednesday, which is a week from this Wednesday, May 13th, our lovely friend Mike over at Arcane Circle is going to be running a one-shot for us in the Kids on Bikes system. We're going to be running a session of Lunar Cafe. Really excited about that. Myself and Nicole will be players along with a couple of our other lovely friends. So tune in for that too. And then, of course, keep coming on back for Casus Immortalis on Saturdays. And then if you guys want to play with us, hop on over to our Discord. We have signups every month for our monthly session of Pick Up D&D and also our monthly sessions of one-shots by anyone who would like to DM for us. So if you would like to DM for us, come on out and join our Discord and hit up our Google form and sign up. We're so excited to have you. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it on over to Adam.
Cool. All right. So we'll kind of start in the middle and let you guys recap a little bit for us. So, as in this twin towers of sorcerers and wizards, you have become embroiled in a murders, mysteries, and an upcoming revolution that you know is only a matter of time. And as a sphinx and a fox with a few too many teeth stare at both of you, Sphia, the Sphinx headmaster, asks, let's start from the beginning. Tell me exactly what happened in the reserve section in the library. So she asks you what happened in your fight. So, what were the key points? So there was, from what you guys remember, you guys went up to this reserve section looking to figure out why these Modrons were attacking. You're looking for their function plate, their sort of local command center. What do you guys remember happening?
I remember these Nepo babies being bitches.
Yes, there was some Nepo elf babies that were very much bitchy.
Climbed the.
I got skincare from one of them. Got some sunscreen.
Yes. The Nepo baby just blithely handed you some really expensive halfling sunscreen. They're very pale halflings. They need it. What were you gonna say, Morta?
Oh, I climbed up on the orrery?
Yes, the orrery.
Orrery, yes. And found it had been tampered.
Yes. You climbed up, and as you were spinning around up there, you saw exactly what had been changed, which was revealing in of itself that somebody knew how to adjust this. It wasn't haphazard. This was intentional. This was designed. And it was somebody who was clever and had worked with this type of magic before. Engineering, almost. Is there anything you remember, Ripple, from last? Oh, you're muted.
I remember kind of sitting back and watching, and combat not lasting that long.
Yeah. It was, honestly, I believe Morta went and Gabriella went.
Mm-hmm.
Both running, acting immediately on instinct. And then as soon as Olira, the House Synarch mage, young sort of scion mage, attacked in a blur of feathers and just appeared behind each of you, slashing with just sort of this immense pain, and just knocked you all out one at a time with a very, very high rolls on her Steel Wind Strike spell. which all of you recognize as a pretty powerful magic. Turns out she's been putting in the hours here, at a wizard academy. And Ornick, is there anything you remember?
That was basically what I remembered last time.
Okay.
Getting knocked out
Cool.
and being like, "Oh God."
And Nona, lastly, is
and
there
how
anything-
difficult
Oh.
it was to be like, "Oh, it's a sphinx."
Yeah, that
Who
was
is
tough.
like trying as hard as she could to be like,
Yeah,
Wink,
it's actually,
wink,
now that you
wink.
think about it, it's interesting. It seemed like she was trying to communicate it, but couldn't physically tell it to you all. But you guys were able to piece it together with her subtle dropping of meow at the end of it instead of now, and so on. And Nona, is there anything you remember?
I remember hopping up behind Morta, and I think the biggest thing that stood out to me was that they scratched off like some kind of text
Yeah.
off of the orrery.
Yeah, and as you mentioned that, and we swap back to the role-playing scene, Sphia seems perturbed when you say that, because she crops back up. I did not notice any scratches on the function plate.
Could it have been maybe put there by magic and then removed by magic?
I am not certain, but
Probably
it's
worth
finicky, those function
taking a
plates.
look
I
at.
think if they were etched, it stays there. If somebody was trying to damage it, it would have remained. It's not something undoable. Not easily. But, I'm sure you all have many questions. I am Sphia, the Sphinx, headmistress of the Driok Towers, at least the sorcerer's side. And this is Shinnok, the fox, headmaster of the wizard side of the academy. While we do not present our forms typically to students, I believed it would aid in garnering your trust. So,
I appreciate that.
will offer each of you a question, and if it's in my power, I will answer. Shinnok may know more than I in some domains, but Shinnok is not. And then Shinnok speaks up, giving so easily. You'll need to earn my answers. So, as you guys are thinking about many questions, this seems to be a creature that has connections here amongst the city and beyond, and knows quite a few many things, and has offered each of you a question. You do not need to use it now, should you wish to use it later, but I will aid you in what way I can. You have saved many lives. I can imagine this would have been a much different scenario had you all not appeared. Would any of you wish to ask a question?
I believe I have my question ready.
Oh. By all means.
What would be the easiest way to get answers out of the fox?
Clever. Get blackmail on somebody else. Somebody important. You see Shinnok looks over towards towards Svea and is just like, I could have answered that for you.
Well, would you take a favor? Would you do me a favor instead of answering a question?
It's to Svea.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I can't know for certain until you present it.
Character, I thought I wrote it down, but I can't find it in my notes at the moment. What is that?
worries.
The half orc with the burned face. What is his name again?
Shush.
Shush. Thank you. I've so many notes I couldn't parse through them quickly enough. Shvia, and Shinnok, I know you might remember me from below. There's someone who deserves a place here in the school. Not as a student, but as someone who can share his knowledge, and it's a half-orc named Shush. If you can give him a place here.
What are his skills? What are you looking for? A job or?
I think I personally believe he would be wonderful with the young ones as a teacher.
Really? Oh. Does he have practice in the arcane arts, or?
I will not speak for him. I will only offer my recommendation. If you would like to speak to him yourselves, I think that would be best.
I believe we can offer him an interview, if nothing more. In fact, it'll be quite useful since my assistant disappeared, so.
Perfect. Thank you. I do have other questions, but I will not take up too much of your time since I know you only offered us one. But I thank you. That was the most important. I'm just going to kind of look around at the rest of the party.
She seems to think on that a little bit. She recognizes that it speaks about what is important to you when you say that. And smiles a bit, and then looks at the remaining three.
What was the silver tongue?
Young Master Remiel was invited here to offer a tempered voice amongst the two families, a neutral party, to advise. I invited to advise on our young lords and lordlings to better behave, ultimately. Though I don't know how far that got us. Took much finagling to get him out from under the paws of the head family, the heads of the family, the Silver Tongues. But it was presented as an opportunity, and apparently young Master Remiel was quite excited to do something new. And Shinnok speaks up. Yes. He's taking it surprisingly well, almost dying. See promise. And then Svea looks over towards you, Morta and Ornik. Is this something you wish to bank, save up for later when you're having a rough day? Like, what do you think? Oh, yes. You don't
Or
need to
slowly,
raise your
slowly.
hand. This is not really a classroom situation. I understand I kind of have that aura, I'm a teacher, but,
Yeah. I don't know how to ask exactly, but I lost my mentor in another dimension, and all I have is, and she can pull out his mummified paw. This of him
Oh.
left, and
She kind of like. Go ahead.
I don't know what happened to him. We were trying to leave the dimension, and he got stuck behind. I don't know if he's alive or dead or if I'll ever see him again, really.
This is outside my domain. As she looks over to Shinnok.
Nona's gonna
And-
reach out and just place her hand on Ornic's shoulder.
Shinnok kind of speaks up. I may know something about a number of planes. You could say I'm well traveled. What did the plane look like?
It was called
It was
the
called
Knot.
the Knot.
Oh. Your mentor is stuck there by themselves?
As
well-
far as I know.
Are they like well armored with a lot of healing potions and, food to last like months? And a lot of water?
Not for months, but we do have lots of we do usually have lots of provisions. I'm sure that he had many on him. He's also very resourceful. He knows a lot of things.
Oh, that's good.
Or at least he thinks he knows a lot of things.
And where did this happen?
Where we entered the knot, or where inside the knot?
Either.
We teleported because of a couple baddies tried to
We found ourselves
I'm-
there and we exited the Knot through a portal that Ashran had
See.
opened.
that's the
And your question is whether your alone mentor who lost their hand, did not have much provisions, is still alive?
Yes. Could he still be alive, or is there a way that we can get him back?
Oh, there's definitely a way to get him back. As to whether he's
Oh.
alive, now that is an entirely different question.
Well, how do we get him back?
Just kind of like smiles for a second, and you see like this fox smile that pulls back, and it's like the mouth, like the edges of the mouth go back way too far. Like there's like teeth that go almost half the way back around their head. I know a few things. Do you know a few things?
No,
And
that's why I'm
Shinnok
asking you.
is wanting some compensation for this. You were told that Shinnok needs blackmail on
Mhm.
important people. Unfortunately, that's how I operate, so can't just give away help for free. What kind of teacher would I be if our students didn't learn how to fend for themselves?
Well, I'm not usually around here. I don't know any.
I'm sure you're
Certainly don't know much about the people.
wise and resourceful, and you can figure something out. And once you do, come right back. And
That
I'll be-
animal keeper guy is petrifying animal.
Oh, Dandy? That's
Yeah.
his name? Yes. Uh, you know,
I
it
think
does
that's
seem
kinda
quite a
obvious, isn't it?
practical solution, but it's gonna catch up to him eventually.
Oh, there's some blackmail.
Dandy is not important. Dandy?
Good to know.
Really?
You don't know what's going on in his mind.
I don't. Do you have some reason to convey his import on the political machinations of
Well-
archery and Driocht?
Well, his cat seemed to have quite an area of importance. I thought maybe there's
Felipe
something Felipe.
better watch where he puts his paws.
Oh, do you have history?
I
Have you
plead
had
the
your
fifth.
paws on each other?
And he kind of gives a little chuckle. No, that's not real blackmail. Real blackmail is the kind that, well, is immediately obvious. If perhaps you had some blackmail in House Synarch.
Is that the girl that gave me the lotion?
Yes, that is.
Oh.
You had some particular evidence of what their transgressions were. I would be most intrigued. Or, of course, if you know anything on the other families or houses.
I mean, Synarch seems to be involved, like this whole the whole atomic.
You keep offering vague gestures and questions. I need evidence.
Would Morta have any fun information from her time in
The Obsidian Order?
other spots?
Yeah. Make just make a we'll say make a persuasion check. This or insight check. This will be an insight check. That from your time. Actually, we'll say what are you proficient in skills wise? We'll say like we can tailor it to what you're good at.
Investigation, persuasion.
We'll say investigation because it will tailor it to like the kind of things that you would have done rather than just.
A snoop. Rolled an 18.
Okay.
So that's plenty. I
As you're you know that the Obsidian Order, while they are a formal sort of like knighthood, they did not start out as that. They seek power above all else. They had some hand in the Sisterhood of Calypsia's downfall. And unfortunately, they have been working against different houses. You're not exactly certain what's going on, but judging by what you've discovered here, and I believe a natural 20 that you rolled last session, you gather that they're almost certainly connected to the House Synarch. They were the ones who were shipping and transferring these Modrons from over from the gnome capital, Axiom.
Right. Yeah, I will just I'll allude that House Synarch and the
Sure.
Obsidian Order have close ties. If that's good enough blackmail.
I'll give you the first one for half price. How about that? So what's your question?
Oh wait, I thought this was for Ornick.
If that's
right?
for Ornick, then what's your question? Ornick?
The question is, how would we rescue somebody from the knot?
Well, I could plane shift you all there and back. As to keeping them alive, since this happened, that's a little bit outside of my purview. time operates strangely when moving between the two realms. How much do you know
that?
about the knot?
Nothing.
Not
You know,
a lot.
it's... Oh,
I
Wow.
know it's where people tend to. Nona's flipping through her notebook.
Yeah.
It's a place for the restless. It's a place in between.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's become a topic of interest in the past couple decades. The former headmaster here was a particular scholar. And well, a former student as well.
Mushroom?
And no,
Was
Listeris.
No.
That's unfortunately why she was also banned and kicked out of here, but you know, she wasn't good at covering up her tracks, so. Anyway, time operates weirdly when you go there and back. It can be differing amounts of time. You could spend one day in the knot and come back and have it have been a week. Or vice versa. Or some other different ratio. And unfortunately, very recently, in the past decades or so, people who've died in moments of extreme, we'll say, conflict tend to end up there. As you put it, restless people. So, well, it's something of an interest of mine. I would be very eager to learn more firsthand.
Well, it was because of Listeris that we ended up there in the first place.
Not surprised, she always liked to go where she shouldn't. But,
When people come back from the knot, are they the same?
I don't... know. Listeris was changed after her first encounter with the knot, but I don't know whether it was from the knot or just that bloody ritual that she conducted. You know.
What ritual?
I think she turned a number of house students into this amalgamation of flesh and
Gonna pull out
souls.
Elian.
Oh, yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't blink an eye at this sort of revolution. What a cute
I
little
believe
hand.
this is the remains of one of your former students and a childhood friend of mine.
Oh, sorry, I'm not familiar with that hand. Sphia
Elian.
is like, Sphia looks at Elian, is like, and recognizes the ring on Elian's hand. Is like, oh dear. Oh. She like kind of reaches out, like she's like awkwardly like unsure how to like handle, and then Elian kind of like reacts and like reveals he's not actually just a dead hand. You guys do like to collect hands, it seems. Do you have any others?
Not by choice.
And Sphia pops back up. Yes, about that head. Are you planning on keeping this? Is this like a temporary thing?
I think it's really up to him. The head.
I mean, technically I'm the headmaster, you know, but we'll say
What does he want to do?
as a polite thanks, you can keep the head. I'm sure we can find someone else to advise the students on the aberrant magics. So you are bequeathed formally the head, this mind flayer head that is preserved and still undulating as you tentacles as you hold up its head, and it kind of speaks into your mind. Yes, headmistress. And seems to have adopted you as its new owner. So the mind flayer head that doesn't know who he is, where he is, or what he's doing, just knows a lot about psionic magic apparently. So
Wonderful.
Can you guys hear the music, by the way, for this? Okay. For some reason, it's got a bug on my end where anytime it swaps music tracks, I can't hear the next one. I don't know why.
Oh, is it? You go up to, if you go up to use your volume controls, like is turned all the way down?
No. I can hear the first one, and then it swaps over to the next one, and then I can never hear it. I think it's just a bug. I'll have to figure it out later.
Is it
Yeah, I can't
sets
hear it on
whatever
mine.
it is up here? Music
Oh.
setting is here.
I can hear it now. Can you guys hear it?
It's coming through on
Okay.
stream pretty well too.
Anyway,
If it
it's
sets the
we'll
music
leave it alone
volume-
for now.
Re-
Because I can hear it now. That's fine. So anyway, you have asked your questions, I believe. Did you ask your question?
Bank mine for now.
Of course. Sure. Sounds good. So, I think it's up to you all what you want to do at this point. You've retracted your accusations. And I will smooth things over with the House Synarch. Officially, I don't think they will do anything. I don't think if they are involved with this, I don't think they'll want to attract attention to themselves. Unofficially, I would advise you all to be cautious.
Can I have an extra question?
At that moment, as you ask this, you hear a knock and the door just like opens. As it's like, you know, when someone like knocks on the door and then just immediately opens it, like they don't actually care about knocking. And you guys see Remiel, Gabrielle's younger brother, just kind of like walk in, looking around up and down. And in that moment, when he like is like walking in the door, you guys turn, and as you look back, you see Shinnok and Svea have reverted to their forms as humans. And as Remiel kind of like walks in and just like, wow, this place is cool. I heard a lot of the clocks from outside. I hope you don't mind. As he just kind of like walks in and just like starts talking like a mile a minute and is like, oh my God. As he like walks up to you, Ornick, and he's like, are you from House Aloy? No. As he like looks over you, you are from the mountain. Oh, the Shadow Divides? You know, I've heard people say they freeze their nipples off in the middle of winter. Do they grow back on Dragonborns, or is this just like a phrase, like, and just like it's just like patting you and like looking, like kind of like poking you, Ornick, and it's just
Be like, huh?
Did you lose your nipples, Ornick?
Oh,
Maybe we don't touch people without consent.
oh, of course, apologies. And
who are you?
Remiel pulls himself back. This like 14-year-old who's like, you know,
he
14,
should know
15-year-old, and is just like,
Shit.
is just like, you know, the like, he's got green skin, broccoli hair, head cut, you know, but very clear, like sort of as he opens his mouth, there's just like the entire inside of his mouth is just like, is like silver. It seems like almost like a physical manifestation of this silver tongue family. And walks in and is like, yeah, I kind of got bored outside, and just kind of like walks over here. What are you guys up to?
That's very rude.
You see Shinaka's like, oh, Welcome back, Master Remiel. You see pain on his face. So, are you house? No, you're from the Shadow Divides. As from the mountains, as he looks over towards the Ornic.
I never really disclosed to everybody where exactly.
He does
from.
seem to know. He seems to pick up on something about where you are from. You're not exactly sure how, but
How do you know that? Is what I will say.
well, you're Dragonborn. I only know of two clans of Dragonborns, House Aloy, and I know up in the mountains there's rumored to be descendants of the dragons that once roamed the Shadow Divides, and also the number of charms and sort of hide and... Am I right?
I suppose you're not wrong.
Yes! One more for Remy.
Although I don't know what you're talking about with nipples. Everything is perfectly normal.
Oh. Perhaps that was a misunderstanding. And just like loses interest with you and then starts looking over the rest of you all, like he's trying like your little puzzles to figure out like where you're from. And I've done a lot of reading. And looks over towards you, Ripple, like he's now trying to decipher you, like a little young Sherlock Holmes, piece together who you are, where you're from, what you are. And it's just kind of like taking you all in. And you see Remiel has made himself present.
Right. So, did we have other questions?
Okay, if you're well read, maybe you can have an answer for my question. What do you think is the fastest way to travel?
Oh. I mean, traditionally or like exotically?
Reasonably.
Oh, probably one of the giant capybaras. The beras. I've heard that their gait is about 1.5 times the standard horse and 2 times the standard war llama. So, judging by the math, it looks like he's like doing some stuff in his head. Probably could get you about 30 miles a day on a standard bera. Yes.
Are you
God.
sure about that? That's only like... Because if you ride for 10 hours, that's 3 miles per hour. I could walk faster than...
Um,
Do you
Yeah,
mean
but for that long.
like... Do you mean like 300 miles per day?
I don't think a bera can go 300 miles per day. I think that's kind of stupid. I think the bera would probably die of thirst or a number of, issues. And he looks very uncomfortable, like his math might be off a little bit. Like he's
It's off
like,
pretty bad.
isn't just gonna look a little uncomfortable. Anyway, and then Remiel looks at Ripple and he's like, Water Genasi, are you from... And he is going to roll. Oh wait, it's not a real d20, it's attached to something else. Give me 1 second, sorry. Looks at you. From the water?
That's correct.
Yes! And and is just like, why are you on the land? I don't know too many outside of that Genasi that I saw entering the compound. Is there something that pulls you here, or?
We'll call it research.
Oh, I can understand that. That would pull me anywhere. And then turns over towards you, Gab, and starts to look at you very intently.
I'm like,
Is there anything else
What's up,
you guys
dude?
are doing here?
Kid, you want to see a cool head?
He stops looking at Gab and then looks over at the head. Wow, that is, oh my god, it's undulating. May I touch it? As he looks over towards you, Nona, and like asks first.
I think you would have to ask it and not
Oh.
me.
May I touch you, head?
I'm gonna talk to the head and be like, is it cool if the kid touches you?
Let me smother his fingers. As
You
the
may smother one finger.
yes, put me closer.
Okay.
And, he kind of, the tentacles reach out and just kind of like wrap around his like starts to wrap around his hand, and Remy is like, wow, this is crazy. And you see his like one hand up, and then he pulls out a little notepad that's like chained to his belt, and he's just like writing on it. Very slimy. I don't know, where does this slime come from if he's preserved? And just like starts to like talk with the head, and it's just like talking. He's not talking back and forth. It's just like question after question, and you gather the sense that the head might be talking back. So
Morta likes this kid. She feels
you
like this
have
reminds it of
sufficiently
her.
distracted Remy on his the numerous questions that he has. He is the epitome of the kid that's just like, why? So, but he's no longer looking at Gab.
hey kid, how's home life?
Boring. And it's just like writing down stuff.
I guess you're only like, what, 14, 15, so...
Yes. And it's just like, he's like, and then he like asks again, like, how many tentacles do you have? It's just like,
Would it be considered kidnapping if we invite him to come with us?
when you say invite him, he like, invite me where? And he like, his hand is like being smothered by these tentacles that are like, you see his hand at this point is like starting to get like further into like the mind flayer's like mouth at this point. And where are you going? Can I come?
If you want to.
Yes, I do. Can we leave now?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out though how to get...
How about we go first and then we figure out where we're going?
Sure, this is exactly a child-friendly travel that we will be doing.
Oh, that's okay. I read a lot about adult things in the books.
Oh, sweetie, there's a very large difference between reading about things and experiencing them firsthand.
That's
Says
true,
somebody
a
who
little
hasn't read
dangerous
very
for him.
much.
How do you know? You don't even know who I am.
One who reads a lot knows you can find just about anything in there. And he's... Now, I think you all are on a mystery. And I am a detective of sorts. And I will assist you. Let us be off. And it's just...
Yeah, we can call it an internship.
Yes, you can be my interns, and
No,
we can
no.
go from there. I will grant you 20 gold a day, but that is my final offer.
He's gonna pay us to come with...
Okay, I'll give you 30 gold a day.
Your family is gonna... How, where are you gonna get the gold from? Because, like...
Oh. I
Have
will
you
loan
asked your
Oh, he
I don't
can't.
think
He
we
can't
should
ask
talk to
them.
them.
No,
Yeah, what she said. We should
Won't
not.
they wonder
the
where you
silver tongues
are?
are known for like being cagey. That's why I asked how home life was.
Yeah. My parents haven't let me leave the house since my, well, I want to call her my sister because I've never really met her, but since she left, I haven't literally left the house since I've been born. This is the first time. And I really need to get out. Do you know what it does to a young Asimar's brain to just read every single day? I mean, I have learned a lot, but perhaps like the human woman has said, I may learn some wisdom in the world from experiencing my readings.
What if your family comes after us? That would put us in harm's way.
I mean, they've already not succeeded at finding his sister, so
True. They've been
I don't
looking
think they're
for
very
her
good
for
at
a
looking
while,
for people.
so. Yeah. So
I
I'll
don't
be
know though.
honest.
I'm torn. He's a child,
I'm sure they'll just
but
like
also it'd be good.
focus
for
on my
him.
sister. Oh my god, my sister. We really need to go right now.
Why?
I don't know if she would. She's a little protective, like overly protective, you know?
Do you have more than one
Protective
sister?
or overly protective?
Overly protective.
Hmm.
I have one sister, Seraphine.
I thought
And-
you said there was another one.
Well, yes. She's not my sister, though. I haven't met her. So.
You're related by blood. That would make her your sister.
Is a... By blood sister. By bonds, she is a... She's someone who leaves. That's the only thing I know about her. So. Now, can we go? 30 gold a day.
Where are you gonna get this gold? And are you going
I
to pay
will
us up
find
front?
it. We can head to the bank and I can take out some of my savings.
You know what? Screw it. Let's take the kid. We'll just leave him at camp.
What is this, Baldur's Gate? You like recruit people and just leave them with it. Yeah, sorry, our party's full. Send them to the camp. You're not sending me to any camp because I am coming with you to experience everything firsthand. I need to get more paper.
You know
Guys,
what?
let's go get more paper first.
From your house?
Let's get paper somewhere else. If you're coming with us, we're immediately out of here.
That's
There's
fine
paper
by me.
everywhere.
We can immediately head out.
He does seem to know some things.
I'm gonna-
Weirdly enough.
I'm gonna look over at the headmaster and headmistress. I'm like, just kind of under my breath, hoping that Remy doesn't hear me. I have a bad feeling about this.
You see, Svea is like shaking her head, and you see Shinnok going,
I'm just gonna kind of like try to subtly look at the rest of the party and go,
you see, he turns at this point, he's retracted his hand, like fine with a final pull out of the mind flare head.
oh,
Let's head out. And just like walks and is like starting to walk away. I will write a book. That's what I will do. I will record the tales of Remy and the Interns. Working title.
Remy,
Yes?
I don't believe this will be a safe journey, and unfortunately, I will say yes, but you have. I'm gonna look over at Gabby and just kind of look at her for her approval as I say this because I don't want to bulldoze. But wouldn't it be best to get your parents' permission first and tell them you're maybe on an educational journey or something like that, heavily supervised? I don't know, whatever you have to say, but I would feel more comfortable knowing that nobody was coming after us to attack us for kidnapping you.
They will not. If they even knew I was talking about this, we can't ask them.
Do Asimars have an age for when they're adults, when they're no longer minors, so we can't be accused of kidnapping?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm close enough to an adult. I got some fairies kiss from the kids downstairs, so I'm gonna try that out later. So I'm ready to try alcohol and experience the world.
That escalated quickly.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to do.
Ornick is gonna be like, well, that's when the druids usually start doing adult things. Like they expect a lot out of us.
He would be old
Yeah,
enough.
Let's do some of the druid stuff, like that. Ornick, yeah.
He would be old enough to join a crew as well.
See?
I'm just gonna look over at Ripple. I'm like, don't encourage him.
Just stating a fact.
Please, 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 please. You won't regret it.
Can you fight?
Yeah.
I'm not talking cat fighting.
There will
We're
be
talking.
blood and dead bodies. You will
What
Oh,
get
kind
hurt.
of spells do you know, or like combat do you know, kid?
I can heal you with my hands. Do I have to ask for permission before I heal, touch people?
I would hope. And I'm not at full health right now, so I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Prove it. Show me you can heal me."
He walks forward, goes, and then stops, and he's like, "Do I have your permission, milady?"
You do.
And he goes to put his hands just on your probably on your knees. He stops to put it near your kind of your belly, and then he's just like, and he just kind of puts them on your knees, and you are healed 5 hit points.
Okay, that actually puts me back at full. That's great.
Can I turn to the headmasters?
Speaking of, actually, all of you guys would have had chance to take a short rest, I believe, after the last fight. So I don't know where that puts you all, but
Okay.
What did you say?
Can I turn to the headmasters and say, can we officially make this some kind of little internship for him or something that'll count towards credit for him,
Oh, nothing about this
educationally?
is official. Let me be very clear. Sphia says. Shinnok says, "Oh, I'll keep a secret."
Gabriella, will your family harm us if we do this?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
Oh
Why
shit.
I'm gonna
would
look
her
at Remy.
family harm us?
Remy, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Remy, will your family harm us if we do this?
Probably not.
Oh, they'll come looking.
Probably.
Physically, no.
Tell
Emotionally,
us-
psychologically, though, I'm not certain. That's usually more of their skills. We're really good at persuading people.
I just gonna look at the party. Listen all, I'm not on board with this. I don't think this is a very good idea. I think this will set us up for some problems in the future. But I do understand if I am outnumbered here, and if you all agree that you want to bring him with us, then sure. But my vote is no.
So 2 yeses, 1 no. If that's it, as he looks to the 2 other of you, I think we should make a decision quick. As he looks outside the window, and you guys see a small procession of war llamas coming from the city to Driok Towers.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, sure.
How about we get you in 3 years?
I won't have another chance in 3 years.
Why do you have a chance now?
I have a chance because Seraphine recommended that I learn a little bit outside of the towers, outside of my tower. I can't go back.
Can we convince the fox guy to accompany us, and then it becomes an educational thing for the kid?
I am a headmaster at Driok Towers. I'm not.
You wanted
accompanying
to
you like a
wanted to
little
experience
intern.
the knot, though.
I will. But we
Did you or
need a
did you
few
not?
things for that. Hmm?
Hmm?
What'd you say? Sorry. I think
What?
there was a clever play on words that I didn't hear. So.
So did you or did you not?
Okay. I am interested, but we need a few things if we're gonna head to the knot. Actually, I could use one thing as he looks over towards a lion. I think that hand would be quite useful in a plane shift spell.
Listen, he is still there. He's still sentient. His heart and soul are still occupying his body, whatever may be left. I cannot put him in harm's way again. I hope to.
Well,
Unless you can look
need
him
to
in the
find-
eyes, honestly, and promise me you can restore his body, I will
Oh.
not be handing him over.
That's a favor, honey.
I'm
Well,
gonna
then you
turn to
can't have
Ramiel.
him.
I'm gonna
Well.
say, kid, if you got some good dirt on somebody, and you let the fox guy know about it, then he'll probably do a trade. Well, he'll come with us and bring you on as the little intern.
Make a persuasion check to Remy and see if he knows of any mysteries. We'll say at this point, if you guys are the timing has come that you guys either need to head out and make a decision.
I got 23. He's got to have some pretty good dirt.
Remy seems to think for a second, consult his many notes that he has, and rips out a piece of paper and hands it to Shinnok. And Shinnok's eyes kind of go wide a little bit. And then I will take you to the knot, if that's what you wish. Give me a few days. How about that?
And you're gonna take the kid too as an intern?
Oh, sure, whatever. He seems to completely ignore Remy at this point. And you have a couple of days till I head to the knot, but at least in the meantime, he's I will gather the essentials, and he just heads out. And
There you go, kid. You get school credit and you get to get out.
I don't have 2 days. I need to go now.
My
Are
vote's
every-
no, kid. Sorry.
He looks over
No.
towards you, Gab, the last person who hasn't voted.
Let's bring him. He's getting school credit for this. We can meet Shinnok somewhere else.
Okay. As 3-2, you guys vote, and he's like, okay, let's go right now, quickly. As you guys see the procession of war llamas making their way towards Driok Towers.
Can I leave a note with with the cat lady.
Svea?
Svea, can I leave a note with Svea for Shinnok?
Sure.
And
yeah,
be
yeah.
like, meet us. Is there? I'm trying to think of if there's like a place like outside of the city that like we could just say like meet us here in 2 days.
Okay, sure. She takes the note and she's like, I'll communicate to Shinnok. Now, if you're going to abscond, I would recommend this quickly. As she looks over, I see a number of approaching war llamas, and they look very angry. So, as
Off we
you
go.
guys escape out of the towers, you see that the House Sinarch members are leaving at about the same time as you are, as the gates are opening. And what is Remy just like walking with you all? Are you like hiding him? Like, what are you guys doing?
Can I put like one of the? We all have like the student cloak. Herb.
Actually, I think only Ripple does.
Hey, Ripple, could you loan the student garb to the kid?
Sure.
Okay. He is. We'll just say that. Give me a. What role do you think this would be to disguise him? Let's probably say this is like a.
Deception or something? Stealth?
Probably like an intelligence stealth check or something, or intelligence deception roll or something like that. So we'll give it to you, a Ripple, since you're the one who's got the cloak and stuff.
Trying to look intelligence, deception.
Or intelligence stealth, whatever you want.
Okay.
So take your intelligence modifier, and if you're proficient in either of those two, add your proficiency bonus.
That's going to be a 7.
Okay. As you guys head out, Remy is like peering out from under the hood, and you guys run into Olira and Fenrir, who are walking like very sort of rigidly in front of their 3 parents. And you see that they don't look at you, but you can see like all of them in their like uniform bob that they have, like they're perfectly blonde straight hair, except for Fenrir, who's got like black styled hair. As they like walk out, and you see like the patriarch just kind of like look over at all of you.
I give a very withering stare.
Can I like pull out my horn
Same.
and just like each time they take a step, just go like, like.
As you play a little accompaniment, they kind of like awkwardly continue going, and they're like confused, and then you see they just kind of like shuffle off at that point, and they continue walking away back to their grounds in Driocht.
Rear.
But you guys have escaped outside. You can see the llama war procession is approaching, and at the head, you see a younger but older than Remy, Asimar. What do you think Seraphine looks like right now, Gab, your younger sister?
I think she looks a bit like me, but like different hair,
Okay.
you know, some different features, like but still like white, kind of golden skin.
And you can see the sort of similarities as you guys escape before she appears. Just a momentary glance as they enter the grounds and the doors are closed behind them. Probably accompaniment of like 10 troops with them, guards. But you guys have left. You're out in the main area of Driocht. You see Remy's like, whew, that was close. Okay, so what's our first move?
Don't you think your parents are gonna worry about you?
Oh. We can leave that for a later date. They worry too much. They could.
Shouldn't we leave a note or something?
I don't think we should leave notes.
We should not leave any sort of trail that we have taken this kid with us.
Yes. She's smart.
No evidence.
You must have.
I
read a
wasn't
lot.
for this, but we are not leaving a trail, that's for sure.
Now, where are we heading? Ah, yes. Alcohol. As he heads
Oh my
off
God.
to
Whoa
what looks
there,
like
kid.
a nearby bar.
You just grab him
You,
back.
you see the cafe that Dew is serving at, and he starts to head there before you pull him back. All right, well,
No, no,
I'll
no.
let you find the bar.
No, straight
We're not
to
going
the-
to a bar.
Hmm.
That is not happening.
A speakeasy?
No,
No,
sweetie,
no alcohol until legal.
Oh. Is that like a thing that's only done in the evenings?
No, it is not
I was
until
thinking
you
the
are
age
of
of people.
age.
Do you
Remy.
want your brain to develop correctly to do all your reading, or do you want all that knowledge that you've compiled to just like seep out
I'm
of
not
your
going
brain?
to
Out of
become
your
an
brain.
alcoholic. I just need to experience what it's like firsthand, so I can
No,
take
you do not.
notes.
You
Well,
will
You
in
want to
some
stay here,
time.
Remy? Because if you argue with us, you will stay here.
We will table this for a later date.
Good.
Now, about the drugs.
That is also
As
not
he
up for
pulls out
discussion.
what looks like you see a little baggie of fairy's kiss.
I'm just gonna take it from his hands and I'm gonna throw it in a nearby if there's any kind of water or anything that I can just throw it in.
There's like the little fountain that's outside of Dew's cafe.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
I
just
like?
gonna
drop.
take
Can
it
I
and
like sleight of hand like a bit from the water?
At this point, we will let you do a contested roll, and whoever gets it gets it. So, we'll just do a d20 roll with.
Okay. Oh god, that was a natural one.
Oh, okay.
I got a 6.
Well, I think you go to like mage hand it, and you grab it with your mage. Like, is it mage hand that you have, Nona? Or you just said you were grabbing it?
I'm just like
Okay.
I'm
You
just
grab
grabbing
it, and then in this instant that you grab it, Gabriella grabs it. Okay. We'll table the discussion for drugs later. Now, what's our first exciting adventure?
Yeah, hiding from
Okay.
everybody coming after us.
I'm just gonna roll
Okay.
my eyes.
I'll let you lead. I need to take notes. As he just
You'll
like
let
he
us-
starts to like write the like a very long expository bit of like that you guys are walking downstairs and out the entrance.
Nona's getting so triggered by this kid right now.
Morta likes this kid. Morta likes this kid. She sees a little bit of herself in him.
I'll say Ornix,
Um,
teenagers.
You know, I've heard the best place as he's like writing. He seems to have a talent for writing and talking at the same time. And he's like, the best place to hide. Looks towards you all. Black markets.
Oh my god.
Kid, we're going out
You
to
know
the
where they are?
wilderness. We're gonna go camping.
Yeah, there's a black market in Driocht. Duh. Everybody knows that.
Where
I mean, I don't know where you get into the black market, but I know there's a black market. So, have you met
But where'd
any,
you get
like,
the drugs from?
shady people? Oh, the students.
Plenty of shady people. Dandy.
Well, the students said there's like a dealer named D. So, anyway, maybe we need to find a D.
We should go find it. We should go try to recruit Shush. Or are we too far now?
I believe Shush. I hope Shush gets that job.
You can communicate this. Like, if you guys wish, you can stop by Shush's place and let him know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
as you guys make your way over there, we're not gonna like. We'll do like a very short role play just so you guys can get to making decisions. But you seem to have absconded with young Remy, who's become your scribe of sorts, your bard. As you guys head your way over to Shush's shop. That's kind of in the back streets. And as you enter this shop of focuses and sort of ornamental magical items. You guys see Shush, who's like talking out loud for the first time, and is like yelling at his brother. And then
I'm
as you
gonna
guys
walk up
enter, they like
straight
stop.
to them. Hello. Again.
You see Shush kind of like speaks. You see Sylvester, hi, hello. And Shush kind of like looks at you all, and you guys hear the mental voice in your head. Hi, do you need something? Sorry, we're...
I apologize for interrupting. We won't take up too much of your time, but
Yeah.
I have good news.
Oh.
The headmasters
What?
of the towers have agreed to speak to you, Shush, about a job.
Oh, that
I apologize
is a lot.
for the chaos in the first place, but
Sorry, there's
felt
a
like I
lot
should
of
follow through.
things changing in my life, and I will speak with the headmaster. I appreciate it. But first, thank you for saving me, all of you. And reaches down and pulls out 3 different, pulls out like a little focus, like a magical focus, and offers it up. I don't have many, but I made this one for one of you. If any of you cast magic, a spellcaster could use this. And
I'll just kinda look
offers
around at the rest of the
a
party.
small focus that looks like just kind of like a little charm. He has like 3 different versions that it could take. It could be either a druidic focus, it could be like a small instrument, like magical focus for a bard, or it could be like a holy sort of symbol. And offers it up to you, one of you guys.
Who's this? I'm a spellcaster.
Like, I'm a spellcaster.
You were?
Yeah. So there's you, Ornick, and Ripple. He basically offers one of you guys a focus that could be used for your casting your spells. That could take like a different form to fit each of you guys. And he kind of like gives a brief description. It will give you +1 to your spell attacks and +1 to your spell save DC. So instead of somebody need to roll like a 13 to save, they need to roll a 14.
That sounds pretty cool.
And then additionally, once per 23 hours, aka a day, you can subtly cast a spell. So that means you can cast a spell without anybody knowing. You can just use your mind.
And are we being offered multiple of these or just one?
Nope, just one. And it takes the form. He has a different version, so he'll like put this in fusion basically, and like whatever one that fits you all. So it could either be a holy symbol or a druidic focus or like a small instrument.
Well, I don't know how much I really did to save you exactly. I mean, I was there, but somebody else was probably more instrumental.
I just look around at the rest of the party. I am no spellcaster. This should go to one of you.
At the very least, it serves as a sort of souvenir, showing that we've been here.
Yes.
Why don't the 3 of you... I don't know. Draw straws?
There we go. Roll some dice.
Wait for it? What?
Roll. See who gets.
Whoever rolls the highest gets it.
Is this roll for greed in Morta Warcraft or something, right? Or like...
Sure.
I got
yeah.
11.
Loot?
We rolling dice? Or D20?
Okay. So each of you roll a d20, I guess, and we'll
7.
see who gets it.
I got a 4.
Oh. So, Callista.
Okay,
There you go.
Callista. Gab, you can put on your like items. Basically, your spell save DC while you're using this goes up by 1. Your spell attacks go up by 1. And you can subtly cast a spell. So finally, you can cast a spell without anyone knowing once per day.
Oh,
as Shush thanks you and basically is indebted to you all and is very thankful. And you have gained an ally amongst the city. But you get a sense that there's some friction between him and his brother, Sylvester. They ask for some privacy.
I apologize for interrupting. Thank you.
No problem, miss. And stay safe out there.
You as well.
As you guys head out, you guys exit back out, and Remy was like, "Now that was kind of hard because I couldn't really hear anything. Again, I figured that you guys were talking in your heads, but for some reason they didn't include me in the conversation. So could one of you recapitulate the conversation?"
We have a friend
you
now.
guys
We did
walk
a
on
favor for him, and he gave us a gift. A couple of favors.
As you you give him a summary of the situation. Where are you guys headed? What are you doing? It is getting close to the late afternoon at this point. Some of you are a bit hurt, I think, probably after the attacks. Is there anything you wish to do?
Are there any like cosmetic places?
Like for makeup and stuff?
Yeah.
Or disguising people?
Yeah.
Is that the intent?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys could find stuff. It's not hard. There's enough things around here.
Right.
So you can just say you've picked up a disguise kit.
Mhm.
And it's more makeup rather than a disguise kit, but we'll say it functions like one. In fact, Morta, do you have one already? As a rogue? I don't know if you do. I'll say that, like, actually between you, Morta, and Gab, between your history, Gab, of like being on the run, and Morta being like, you know, a little bit of a spy, we'll say you guys actually already have most of the stuff for this. So, if your intent is to give a full disguise for Remy, you guys could do that over a long rest. So.
With consent from Remy.
I've always wanted to assume another form. Yes. Let me experience this. As he just goes back to writing. What are you guys gonna do? So.
Is there a place that I can
They're
touch grass?
exhausted.
Would love to touch
outside the town. Or there's a cemetery inside the town.
Yeah, cemetery's a bit weird to be doing that. So I think Ornick wants to go outside town to also camp for the night to start setting up camp.
Yeah, just like I ask, does it matter like what kinds of plant life it is? Like, I know algae isn't plant, but it's green. Can you touch algae and be good?
No. I would like not squishy plants like that. Nothing slimy. And nothing dewy if I could go back there.
It sounds like we should find a meadow or forest to make camp under the stars.
As you guys head out, you find a small copse of trees that, you know, is honestly not that far from where you guys first camped out last night as well. That you can still see the line of pilgrims that have not entered archery, or at least maybe the line has moved, but it continues to grow at the same pace that it's progressing. This never-ending line of holy pilgrims. But you guys escape, and you can take a long rest if you wish. Remy is excited, and now, where is my bed?
I was gonna ask, Remy, do you know how to camp? Have you ever camped outside? You know how to set up a tent?
I've done like a pillow fortress, you know, when I was recreating the experiences. But I do require a bed.
We do not have a bed. You will have to make do on the ground.
Well, there's a first time for everything. This shouldn't be too hard. And just like goes to lay down and like slams his butt on a little rock, and he's like, "Ow." And then shifts to the side and starts to go off like fake snores of like, you know, that he's like pretending to fall asleep very quickly.
Oh, poor fella. Does anybody have an extra bedroll?
Oh, I have like some costumes, like you know, blankets.
We'll say you guys make do, and Remy is uncomfortable, but manages to fall asleep a few minutes earlier than the rest of you. It seems the excitement of the day has tuckered the little guy out. As you guys have the evening away from Remy for a few moments if you wish to talk. Otherwise, we can take a long rest.
I'm gonna like turn to Morta and Nona and be like, I know you guys didn't want the kid, but I'm gonna like turn to the other two and be like, are you guys like sure about this kid? Like, it seems like in your cultures this is like time to be starting to do stuff.
He's got to learn at some point. You can't just do all books.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really commendable, Gabriella, that you're reaching out to him and we're bringing him and maybe, and I genuinely, I'm echoing James, sorry. Thank you. I think it's, I think I really hope I am proved wrong, but I do want you to know, even though he is your brother, you don't have to be responsible for him. But I also want you to know I admire you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
like
I'm gonna open up a little bit and be like, yeah, I've been really conflicted about this because, like, I know what it was like to be like, even before I left, and then they got even more cagey. Like, but even before then, they were already pretty like, cagey. Like, I couldn't leave the area, and was just trapped, and he just seems so desperate, like, to get out, you know. But at the same time, I've already hurt my family by leaving. I'm kind of helping hurt them more by taking him away from them. I don't know. It's kind of it's been kind of tough, but
is there a reason you don't want him to know who you are? I'm just curious, and you don't have to answer.
I guess I could at this point. I didn't want him to know if we were not taking him with us because I don't know him very well, and I didn't trust him to not talk, you know. But I think at this point I might be able, I think I'll like slowly let him know, or maybe I'll just let him know and be like, hey, I didn't tell you before.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely be curious to be a fly on that wall of the conversation if that is all right.
Yeah,
But
I think
But also,
perhaps
that's
it would be
between
good to
you
tell
two.
him. Yeah, but I think perhaps it would be good to tell him sooner rather than later, because if he freaks out and is like, oh no, like, I think I want him to have the option to go home, and we'll be outside of the city by then, so we can book it out. I think I'll let him know after we rest.
family is important.
It is. It is. My only worry was being followed by your family, so I feel like as long as we can avoid that, it's alright to have the kid around.
As the conversation seems to come to a natural close, you guys rest for the evening. So you guys all have a long rest. You get all your abilities back, full HP, and half your hit dice. Actually, no, I don't know. Is it still that rule? We'll say you get all your hit dice back until I look up the rule. So you guys have all of your stuff. Any abilities have refreshed after 23 hours. And you see, as you guys awaken, Remy has been awake for an hour, and you guys see a pile of like 40 books that he has.
Oh god.
Where'd you get those books, kid?
Oh, My library?
You must be quite good at sneaking. You're able to go and get those books and come back out here.
Oh, no, I didn't. I mean, my library is he like holds up a little like pouch.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
Yeah.
All your
It's how
books
I
fit
keep up to
in
date.
there?
Oh, it's entirely full with my books, so there's no room for any of your guys' supplies. But perhaps I could leave a few to get a bed. I'll think about it.
Hey kid,
That is up to
I need to talk to you before you'd come with us while we're still close to the city.
Would you like us to give you guys a moment?
Sure.
Why is everybody being so weird?
I'm just gonna be like, okay, and I
Just
like take
wander
off
into
my
the
sunglasses
woods.
and be like, who do I look like?
Oh, you're an ASMR, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know too many.
I'm your sister, kid.
I don't think so. You don't look like a bitch. So.
I appreciate that. I'm telling you right now, I'm your sister who ran away, and I want you to know that. So in case you're upset, you can go home. But I don't want you telling anybody that I was here. If you do, we're gonna be gone.
Give me a persuasion check to see how well your new brother takes this. Also, do you guys see my, like, is my camera okay? Or is it, like, looking kind of choppy?
Your camera looks great to me.
Okay, cool. I think it's just my computer. You gotta beat a DC 15 for him to take this well. Okay, he takes it. Honestly, this is a great story. The reunited long lost sister and brother. Okay, I think Remy and what's your name?
I'm Gabby.
Oh,
Gabriella.
Gabby. Remy and Gabby and the interns on their journey. I need to workshop this.
Remy, I need to be real with you for a second.
Hmm?
I've been torn about this because I remember being very trapped like you have been. But I hurt my family when I left, and I'm hurting them even more by helping you leave too. I need you to consider that that you're hurting our family even more as well by going.
I have served our family long enough. They're not gonna make me the... Well, Seraphine can be the scion. I need to explore the world.
I just kind of nodded. I understand.
You left. You're alive. You're doing things. Why can't I do the same?
But I've been known though as the traitor, as the bitch, because
Well,
I
that was
left.
Seraphine. She called you that, not me. I mean, I don't mean it. It was just sort of like an objective term, you know? Look, I don't think we need to talk about it. We're good. You're my sister. I'm your brother. We didn't know each other. We're reunited. Let's go do shit.
I'm just gonna
Like
look
alcohol.
I'm gonna give him a serious look and be like, okay, but I think you and me need to, over our travels, we need to figure some way to give our family the option to leave if they actually
I
free.
don't think mom and dad want to leave. I think they're perfectly
You're
happy
right.
where they are.
But what about our sister?
Maybe we avoid talking about Seraphine for now.
Okay, it's just something I want you to think about.
And he takes you all, he like kind of puts all of his books back in his little pouch of his library of holding. And you guys have the morning. What do you guys wish to do? You have absconded with little Remy. And what are you trying to achieve? Like, what do you guys wish to do?
Well,
This
we're-
could be above table or in conversation. Like, what do you want to do? You have about probably another day. You have the whole day. You have to be here until you'll meet back with Shinnok, who has agreed to take you to the knot.
Right.
I mean, we were talking about Dandy being on our naughty list. And like if we don't have anything better to do or to learn here, like again, we don't want to get, now that we got Remy in the party, we don't want to get him injured or anything by being involved with this. But like it would be lovely.
we should see about getting him
Dandy
some
for the
supplies.
day.
Poor kid was sleeping on the dirt last night.
I suppose that.
Morta's
Oh.
interested in this black market.
This is exactly your skill set, Morta, to figure out. This would not be hard. It could, if you're lucky, you could find it in like an hour. At worst, you could find it by the end of the day. You've already attempted once, so like that you'd be able to figure it out by the end of the day if you wished. You guys could reunite with Dandy Rondabon. Is there anything else you guys are interested in before we take a small bio break for everybody? Okay, everybody will take a little bio break. We'll reconvene in a few minutes and we'll figure out which steps you guys plan to take. So, as I will swap the music, you guys wake up. The morning is yours. Little Remy puts all of his books back in his little library of holding. And Ripple, you do notice that you catch, with your passive perception, a little holy symbol. And make a religion check for me.
All right. Intelligence. 14.
You see, the DC wasn't too hard. It was a DC 10. He's a little holy symbol to Narissa, sort of the god of records and history and the universe, and also kind of knowledge in some way.
Nerd.
And you get the sense he's a cleric. Though, maybe perhaps a little young cleric. For mechanically, you get the sense he's like a level 1 cleric, basically, out of game. So, as you guys wake up, what do you guys want to do? You have a few different tasks or ideas for today. Are you guys splitting up? Are you guys going together? What are you thinking?
I would actually like to help.
Start with Remy. Do you have a book with you about my druids?
Oh, almost certainly. Just give me a few hours. And he starts pulling out books one by one as he's going through them. Don't worry,
Is
trust
this
me.
like Hermione's handbag from Harry Potter, basically? Like he's got
Actually, I don't know if that was that was not
It's like
intentional.
really big.
But it is a bag of holding that has most of his library in there. There's not enough room to fit his entire library, but the most important ones. So if you gave him an hour, he could probably find some stuff if you wanted.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she would love to learn.
Okay. So for the sake of this, Remy just starts looking through the library of his. In the meantime,
I was gonna say I would actually like to help Morta find the black market. I've been to a few in a couple of cities. Want to see how this one is?
Yep, I'll go with them too.
We'll give you guys an advantage on a roll, Morta. So we'll do an investigation check. Since I imagine you're using investigation rather than like some other roll, so you're just trying to suss it out.
That means I get to roll a d20 twice, right?
Yep, and take the better.
Okay, sadly the better was an 8
Okay.
with... Okay, so 12 altogether?
Okay. So, as it takes a little bit. You're talking to people, going up. Look, the thing is, black markets work because they're hidden, obviously, and you get the sense that there has to be several entrances to this type of thing, but you also have to know the right people. You hear reference to a certain Pickles, someone named Pickles, and you learn that there is one here. It's going to take you pretty much the whole day to find it. So if we want, we can fast forward to like the end of the day if you guys want. But if there's anything you guys wish to be doing in the meantime, basically you're like, you can brute force it.
I mean, I'm kind of curious to scout on Mr. Dandy. See if we can.
What do you want to scout at Dandy Rondamond's familiar emporium?
Well, is there any? Are there any back entrances or exits or like?
Definitely. So,
The
who's going
equivalent
with
of the medieval vents that we can crawl through.
who's going with you? Are you going by yourself?
I suppose if nobody else is going, and Remy's busy, then yes.
Okay. How are you going to do this? So you can just case the joint. You can walk around. You can see the shop, and you can see there's a big warehouse in the back. You can see what looks like big, like almost like a giant wagon, like an entrance for like two giant wagons to enter, but it looks like it's been boarded up and sealed off long ago. You can see windows that are high up that are like 30 feet up off the ground that are at like the top of the walls. You can see there's a spot where there's like the front entrance, and then there's like the back. How are you going to like case the joint? What are you doing? Are you just looking around? You walking around? Are you going to like try to climb up? Are you gonna turn into
Is it like a
something?
standalone building? Is it part of another?
It
row
looks
of
like two buildings that are alone by themselves, but they're like joined by like a single a single sort of passageway on one side. So
Okay, then what's the other building?
no, those are the two that are joined. There's like the warehouse in the back, that looking area,
Okay.
and then there's the front shop where you guys went into initially.
Okay,
And when
gotcha.
you went in there, you saw him go into the back through like to the side through like a curtain.
Okay. Cat is struggling as much as she can to try to get over here. Distracted.
How are
That's
you
what I'm trying
going
to do
to
with
like
this place.
learn more? Are you going to like turn
Mm.
into an animal? Are you going to try to do something? Are you just gonna
Honestly,
like watch people?
Well, being an animal might be a little bit like I don't want to catch his attention if he just like catches random animals.
That'll be added to the collection.
And for that reason, I probably should have looked. I hadn't really decided on like all of my wild shapes. I've read through them, but like I don't know if I need to like.
We can make something up
do-
on the spot, you know. You don't
Okay.
need, it doesn't need to be anything like super definitive. So like if you want to be some creature that could climb, you could try like a small monkey or something that could try to climb up to the top. You can't be a
Mhm.
bird, because
gonna
that
say a bird would be
requires
lovely.
higher level, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
But you can be creatures that can climb.
At least in the D&D Beyond article, I don't have any requirements for a spider.
Yeah, you could be like some sort of spider to try to climb up.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
With 1 HP, so hopefully nobody will notice me.
Sure. So, are you trying to climb up and just look through the windows? Is that what you're trying to do, or?
Yes, yeah, look through the windows, look through
Okay.
if they're a good entrance point.
As the rest of you are off looking for the black market, and what are you doing, Gab and Nona? Are you guys helping them, or are you guys doing something else?
I think I stayed back with the
Remy?
at the
Okay.
we're just
Nona?
vibing.
I'm with Morta.
Okay. As you three are looking, Gab's with Remy, keeping him company, and you're casing the joint. As you climb up to the top, you,
No spider legs.
Morta and Ripple, you hear reference to an entrance to the black market. There's some sort of warehouse with statues, and you put two and two together, and you find yourself outside the back of the warehouse of Dandy Rondabon, who might be connected apparently to the black market. And as you guys arrive, you see a little spider that with a little is there any unique thing about your spider as you're climbing up the side of this warehouse, Ornick?
Definitely a brown and very hairy spider. Without
very
being
brown
like,
and-
yeah, I was like, it's not big because we're not looking tarantula. Like we're just trying to be like pretty blending in, but like brown and hairy. There you go.
Yes, and as you climb up to the window, you can see inside. And you can see, let me pull out a little map to see what it shows, what it looks like, you guys. It looks like, 1 second, blah, blah, blah. You guys see nothing right now?
I see nothing right now, yes.
Okay, let me pull you guys. How do we pull? There, Adam,
Oh, we need a token down to see.
actor. There. Okay, so I think you guys,
I have a token down and now I can see things. I don't know if I'm seeing too much, but like my token is there.
so I would just ask you guys not to move your tokens for now.
Sure.
And I'll pull you guys on. Can you guys see basically like the main area and stuff?
Yes.
Cool. So, you can see the entrance, the main area, and then you can see in the back. So as you're climbing up, Ornick, you see what looks like 2 large sort of like gargoyle statues that are in either corner of the warehouse. You can see boxes all around. You can see a few cages of what look like potentially some sort of creatures, and torches lit, and sacks of stuff. And you
Is the
do
window
see
can the window open?
No, it's like barred, like kind of window.
Okay.
It's not unbreakable, but like it's it looks like it's like a warehouse that like people are like, maybe actually none of the other windows around here seem to be barred, which makes you further certain that shit's going on down here.
Okay. And it does have glass. It's not just like
Yeah,
bars.
it is glass. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like I can go in. Is mainly what I was.
Actually, we'll say for the sake of this, there is bars, so a normal human couldn't, but a small, very tiny spider could definitely crawl in. So, we'll say you find one of the windows so you can crawl inside, if you wish.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I won't really be going too far in because like I am a little
Oh,
spider.
come on, go all the way in.
I might tickle some of my legs into there, but I'm going to be very cautious because I also was thinking, I was like, I could talk to His Royal Highness the cat, but like
Felipe.
he would probably chase me as a spider.
You see in the back here,
and-
you don't see any familiars actually. Now that you're looking,
Okay.
you see a few statues of animals, and you see cages that look like they have like draped over them, like some sort of cloth, like heavy, like black cloth draped over them.
Okay.
And we'll say for the sake of this, you also spotted Ripple and Morta and Nona popping up, who seem to be also showed up where you were.
Sure. Yeah, so other than I can definitely get in as a spider or something very small. And then everything around here, the entrances, there's not really anything too crazy that I see as far as getting. I mean, I see on the thing there is a trapdoor there. So I'm guessing that, and stairs, there's just like a entrance and exit.
There might be.
this area.
It looks like there's something under one of those giant boxes.
Okay. All right. No, I should probably play it very safe, but good to know that I can get in as a little spider and maybe open up a door or something at a later time.
So you retreat and communicate this to your group of people, and we'll say at this point that Remy and Gabriella have shown up as well, reconnecting with everybody.
Can they understand me? Like, can I like speak as a spider, or do I need to?
I don't think so. I don't think unless Wild Shape allows you to speak common. I'll look up the rules, but for the sake of this, we'll say that no, that you probably can.
Is there like
that
ink anywhere you could dip your little leg? Right.
Well, I was just having the fun picture of a spider.
Yeah, You see a little spider. It's like,
Yeah.
He's dancing. Dancing.
oh, you do retain your ability to speak. I don't know if this is a new thing, but it is with 2024. So,
Cool.
And we can hear a little teeny spider voice.
yes, you do hear a little teeny spider voice.
So freaking cute.
Is anybody afraid of spiders here? Like, is this gonna freak anybody's character out?
Nah, Morta likes
think you
weird
did.
shit.
Okay. Well,
Says
then
the-
I will
the
come
person
and sit
a
with
mind
Morta
flayer.
on her shoulder if she does not mind.
You can chill on Morta's shoulder as
Oh
a
my
spider. That's pretty cool.
Kiki, hello. you found a way. All right.
So is there like a door into this place and it's locked currently, or
There is the main entrance that is open
Right.
because it's nearing the end of the day, but it's not ended the work
The
day.
tail.
You can see there is the giant sort of like
Covered.
service entrance, but it looks like it's been boarded up a long time ago. Like, or at least it's like pretty sturdy. Like you could try to break it open. Then there's the windows that are kind of like metal barred. That also probably could be broken off. Or as you're thinking about this with your roll, you could potentially go through the black market back into here. But this is the only entrance you know into the black market.
so there's no door that Ornick could like open for us in the back room, sadly.
Not as a spider, unfortunately.
He
But
could
if
go in
anybody
and
A
unspider.
hand
Uh-huh.
or unspider, but I would have to look. I mean, maybe you know, Adam, how much I can wild shape, and how many
You can
like
do it twice
twice. Okay, so yeah,
for a short rest.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to try something like that, I could, but she risky business. I only have one hit point as a spider. Somebody just finds it and goes, ew! There I go.
Afraid
So
I'm not
when that
strong enough to
happens,
break in.
you will turn back into your normal person. So it's not like you'll be.
Okay,
You'll be
cool.
it's not like you'll end up dead on the ground. You just revert back to your normal form, which also comes with its own thing. But you're not gonna like die.
Okay.
It'll just hurt
Oh.
a lot.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, it'll hurt and be very awkward.
Well, I want to get in here somehow, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really want to stroll in through the front because I'm afraid of getting Remy caught as well.
Right. Don't worry, I can be very deceptive when I need to be.
Well, maybe you stick with me and we'll kind of stay in the back of the building here while the rest of them investigate.
Yes, intern number 1. Keep me company.
At least you're number 1.
You're my favorite intern.
Wow,
Wow.
did you hear that, Nona?
Thank you, thanks.
Side note, Morta kind of loves how annoying this kid is to Nona. Just a little.
So,
Okay.
what are you guys doing?
You know what? Let's head in the front. Some of us in the front, some of us in the back, or can someone break in without being too loud? What do you think?
Well, that'd be you because you're a rogue. Right?
I don't know if I'm strong enough to break in.
I just was thinking like
If it
trying
was-
to pick her.
A lot. Guess I could like sneak in the front. I could sneak in the front, but again, not sure how I'd let you guys in. Thoughts?
Maybe we could make a distraction. Somebody could make a distraction front to lure him.
Well, he doesn't know Remy yet, and Remy did say that he can be very deceptive, and is also
Remy
a
could keep him-
teenager who can be very annoying. So, like, maybe Remy can distract and have lots
But
of
we
things
can't have
to
Remy be
say.
seen.
Trust me,
Is that true?
I was made for this.
Okay. But you're gonna be
Because you
stuck
also
here,
know
though.
all about like these
Oh.
magical creatures and
I
familiars,
know.
right? Like you've read all about them. So just like whether it's a negative distraction of like destroying things on accident or a positive one of like, oh my god, you have
Well,
this
I
bird.
guess he is
Let me tell you all about
disguised.
this bird. And you guys nerd out about familiars.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, he's disguised. I think we got this kid.
Remy just heads out and he's like, I've got this. And he heads to the front entrance.
Oh God.
And you hear the little tingling of the door opening, and you hear a loud,
Oh God.
show me your finest familiars.
Can we just like get us follow him?
Yeah, I guess we could like
Just watch this unfold.
Do you want me to keep watch of like, can I go in after him and let you guys know when the coast is clear, when it's just when he's distracted enough?
You get the sense you guys have made the distraction. Remy has walked in. If
Okay.
you guys are going to try to do something in the back, like, now's your time. If you want to do something while he's in there, like directly, that's different. What are you guys doing? How are you approaching this?
Right,
No resident
Morta,
sneaker.
I think that's your cue.
Okay. I guess I'll try to break in. I can't. I'm not lock picking. I'm trying to like brute strength it, I guess.
If you want, you could try to like. There are a number of locks on this big door,
Oh,
so like you
okay.
could try to like lockpick. You'll need to break off 2 locks on it.
Okay.
And
Well, can you guidance?
Guidance.
Excellent.
okay, so we'll say for the sake of this, we'll just do 1 roll. It will represent both of them.
Okay.
So it's a DC of 17 to break both of these.
Oh boy. All right.
Does anybody else have thieves tool proficiency, or are you the
Oh,
only
and I
one?
rolled a 17.
Okay,
Oh,
very
yeah.
nice. So
Ooh.
as it's less about being able to do it and more being able to do it in the amount of time that can be distracted. As you're picking open this like giant sort of service entrance, you get off one of the locks and you can hear, ah, yes, Felipe. And you go to the other one and takes a little bit, crack it open. And as the 2 locks fall, you can see that there is like a big, like wooden slat on the other side. But you're able to slide through like a blade, your psychic blade, and you're able to kind of like pick it up and throw it off. And the doors open outwards towards you all.
Let's get in and then close them again.
Okay. As you guys, you
Let's
notice
go!
as the spider, Ripple, Nona, Morta, and Gab enter, you guys can see that this entrance is not really used, or at least not frequently, because there are just barrels and stuff that like fall out as soon as like there were sacks that were like leaning against the wall. So you pick up the stuff, drag it inside, and close the door behind you. And now you can kind of hear muffled conversation from the front of young Master Remiel asking for what food Tressums eat, and all sorts of random questions. And he seems to be like, he's got it. We'll see how well he has it under control.
Oh no.
For a deception check. Rolled a natural 5.
Oh.
You see, Remiel is perhaps not as suave as he portrayed himself to be, and you sense that the shop owner's trying to get him out, because at this point he doesn't think he's going to buy anything. So you have one more round of, or you have some time, but not much more than like a few attempts. So as you enter in here, you see everything as I've described. These 2 giant gargoyles on either side. You see this like stone bookcase and you can see the trap door that's on the far side. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to the trapdoor.
Okay.
Right behind her.
Same.
As you're crossing the room, you just hear this like voice echo out amongst everything. It kind of just like echoes across the room, and you're like unsure where it's coming from. Master Dandy, you look different.
Can I tell where that's coming from?
Make a perception check.
Actually. 16.
As you're trying to like pin it down, like where is it coming from? And you realize it's coming from, it's like echoing off the walls, but you think it might be coming from one of the gargoyles that are like these statues that are up on the walls.
We might have a problem. And I'm just gonna point up at the gargoyle.
Why do you look different, Dandy? You're not Dandy, Master Dandy.
I am actually Master Dandy. I just felt a little feminine today.
Master Dandy is not feminine. Master Dandy is a harsh master.
Well, then how do you know?
You,
Well, if he's so harsh, what would you like
you
Master
see
Dandy to do to be less
gargoyle
harsh?
kind of like you see dust start to like rustle off the shoulders, and you see they kind of like you see its head move, and like these like red eyes kind of like open up as it looks at you. You're not Dandy. And we'll roll initiative because
I want to say something to him first. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. I want to go up to him and I want to whisper to him. I am not Master Dandy, but I can give you something better than Master Dandy ever will. You want to know what that is?
the stone head kind of like turns down towards you. Master Dandy does not give gifts.
Exactly. I think that's a problem. Wouldn't you like some sometimes?
Perhaps. It opens its mouth a little bit, and you just see like a stone mouth that... What do you do?
I'm going to look at it and I'm going to go, help me. I will give you freedom and a place at my side.
This is gonna be a tough roll. So this is a trained gargoyle that his sole existence is here, and this is gonna be a persuasion check. The DC is going to be 20 to make him not combat you. 25 to make him like join your side.
Well, I have a +0 to my persuasion, so this is just going to be not to fight.
Is anybody going to give you a bonus?
I can throw on a guidance.
Okay, that's a D4.
Yep.
I have Bardic Inspiration.
I just have a +1
okay.
to persuasion. I don't know if I can help any with that.
Your
I have
Bardic
+5 to
Inspiration, that's a
Persuasion.
D6.
So we'll say that you can take a D6 and a D4. You need to beat a 20 to get him to not immediately fight you.
All right, Pam, which D20? Metal or gem?
Gem.
Gem. Okay.
Gem.
Oh my god, that was a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was a natural 20. Oh my god. Okay, D6 and a D4. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Okay. That was a 7. That's a 27.
Power of the gem.
As the gargoyle looks at you, and you seem to have struck a emotional vulnerability. This gargoyle has been guarding here in the gathering dust for years. And it looks towards you. Master never gave me gifts.
Oh no, your mistress will.
Do you have any gems? Gems for Gargi.
You know, Gargi, I don't have one on me right now, but I promise that the first
How did you
gem
know my
that-
name?
I
just
guess
said
I'm
your-
special.
Oh,
I promise that the first gem that I receive will be yours.
be careful. Gargle doesn't like me. As he looks over to the other gargoyle on the far
Okay.
side of the room.
I'm gonna look over at
He's always
Gabriella. I'm gonna
hated
be
me.
like, that one. Well, Gargi, I will protect you from him.
You can see on the far side of the room, you have diffused the situation with this gargoyle, and the other one looks confused.
Can I
And-
like what happens if I just take one of those like draped like black blankets or whatever and just like throw it over the other one?
Sure, okay. You go over towards like one of the cages, and as you like take it off and go to grab and put it over the other gargoyle, the rest of you see as she goes and she takes off the drape, you see this scaly reptile that is underneath, and its eyes just kind of like immediately glare and turns towards you, and you guys see the rest of them just like glow. I need all of you guys to make all of you, including we'll say except for Gabriella, because she's the one who like took off the cloth. Constitution saving throws.
Oh god.
I got a 10.
14.
13.
Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up the ability. My computer's slow. Okay. So, who got above a 12? Who got below a 12? Raise your hands. Okay. It's who you see that as this 6-legged scaly blue reptile, kind of like the size of like a halfling or something, turned, like this cage is too small for it, turned towards you all, and you see Ripple and Ornick both start to like turn to stone. As you hear you see here in the other room, you hear Remy go, "Do you have any basilisks?" And you guys start to turn to stone, and now we will start combat. As Gargi is
just-
on your side.
I'm gonna like throw back over the
It's
thing.
too late. It has been unveiled. So I will swap the music, and I will pull the creatures on the map. And we'll do combat music. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you guys are on the map. We'll say that Gabriella is like over here, and has pulled off like the we'll say over here, this one. You guys are you would have been there. Nona would have been next to this gargoyle. And I will pull the enemies onto the map. And you hear something rumbling underneath one of the other cages. And the gargoyle there, and the gargoyle there. I don't know how to make these bigger for right now, so for the sake of this, there's your guys' size. So, I need everybody to roll initiative.
My original initiative roll from earlier was an 11.
20.
We'll start with
17.
Ripple. 11 for Ripple, 17 for Morta. Or sorry, Nona. What's
At
next?
12.
Sorry. Who had 17?
Morta.
Okay, Morta, sorry. Nona, you had 12.
Yes.
And Ornick.
9.
Okay. And Gabriella.
20.
Okay, man, you rolled high. And I will roll for them. So the 2 basilisks got a and the 2 there. So Gabriella, you're up first. What are you doing? You see as everything comes to life, you see one basilisk and you see the other starting to shake the cage, like it's trying to throw the drape off of it. You see Ornick and Ripple starting to turn to stone. You guys have not fully turned to stone, but you have suffered the first phase of petrification.
Mm.
I'm gonna the roll off.
I don't think your
Okay.
mic is coming through, Callista.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing necrotic shroud.
So this is an ASMR feature where you see that Gabriella starts to turn dark, and you see this almost fumes starting to come off of her, and these almost black feathers start to sprout out of her back as she takes on this necrotic shroud. And what does it do?
This is eyes briefly become pools of darkness and flightless for other creatures other than my allies with 10 feet of seat on a charisma saving throw D plus.
Or have the frightened condition. So the basilisk near you needs to roll against your spell save, your spell save. So it'd be 13. So is going to take it rolls for a natural 4. So it fails. It is frightened of you, this basilisk near you. So that is your action, right? No, it's a bonus action. Sorry. So as your bonus action, what you need to do is your action and your movement. Frightened.
I help.
What do you want to do though? What do you mean? Are you gonna try to assist them on their attacks or
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try
Okay.
to just.
We'll say for the sake of this, if one of you guys come to attack the basilisk near her, you'll have advantage on the attack. So, okay, that is the end of your turn, Morta. You are first to act. You see the gargy near you seems to be pacified, but you can see a basilisk that's under the other cage trying to shake out. They are still caged. And then you can see the gargoyle on the far side of the room. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'd like to run up to this frightened one.
Okay.
And I'd like to take my daggers and stab it in the eyes.
Okay. As you reach forward, it's still inside this cage. Go to make an attack for me.
Okay.
Cool. Have advantage.
And you'll have advantage on the first roll.
Oh, right. So 19. 21?
21 hits, definitely. Roll damage. So
Okay.
you get your sneak attack on this, and your normal damage. So I believe this is 1d6 plus 3 plus 2d6, I think.
Yeah. So 1 plus 3, that's 4. 1, 5, Plus another 1. Plus 6. So 11 altogether.
Ooh, nice. As you stab down towards this basilisk, it like reels back as you guys just see like these daggers, psychic daggers, just pierce through the metal. They just like seemingly penetrate it, and then they just stab into like the head of this basilisk. And you see as she retrieves it, no wounds, but just like blood like starting to pour out of its eyes. And that is your action. You also have a bonus action. You can make another attack if you want. You'll do less damage, but you can do another attack or something else.
Yeah, I would like to attack again. Just want to take this guy out. So that is a 14.
14 just misses. The AC of these guys are 15. So, you see it, you kind of like, you go to stab and it just like, it seems to, it doesn't gain its purchase on this sort of stony exterior. As it is frightened and is trying to pull away. And because you don't leave any damage on the wounds, you don't take any return damage. As you see it, the blood that pours out of its eyes dribble onto the cage and like hiss and like burn through the metal. You see that when damage is done to these guys, not your type of damage, but when a certain type of damages are done, this blood hurts. So you bypass it without even realizing. Congratulations. That is the end of your turn, unless you're gonna move again.
Nope, I'm gonna stay here.
You see Gargi is like, just looks towards you, Nona. It's like, what should I do?
Attack with me.
And Gargi stands up at his full height, which is like about like 8 feet tall. They kind of like stretched up.
Wow.
This sort of like
Oh, shit.
homunculus looking creature. He's like always hunched over, but as he like pulls up and leaps across to start to go towards like the other side of the room, ready to follow you. And the other gargoyle, just shouts out, Master Dandy, aid us, thieves. And you hear it echo into the room. So,
Come on down,
it is the end
baby.
of their turns. The other one will basically go and attack with you, make an attack on your turn, Nona. It is now the basilisk's turn. So one of them is petrified, and is going to make. I have cones, right? You know, I can make cones. Where's the cone thing? Your measurement controls? Cone template. Okay. It is going to get Morta and the gargoyle in a poisonous fume as it just like opens its mouth and just like and like you just see this green gas just like breathe through the fumes. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me. DC 12. Okay. And the gargoyle is going to I believe gargoyles might be immune to poison, but for the sake of this, we'll just I think it's unlikely to kill the gargoyle. So, roll 44 damage for me.
It's 3, 6. Oh my gosh, 9. Wow, that's really rude. 12. Just kidding.
You take 12 poison damage, unless you're resistant to poison damage.
Sadly not.
Okay. As the poisonous fumes just coat your entire face as you like stab it and it just breathes it out. And the gargoyle, I will figure out later if it takes damage from this. And that is the end of that one's turn. And you see the other one is like thrashing and trying to knock off. It's gonna try to roll and see if it can knock off the drape. with a 14. You guys see it uses its action and it just like throws off the drape on the other one. And this one is revealed now, the one that's closest to Ripple. That is the end of their turn. Nona, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take my greatsword. I'm gonna wink at Gargi, and I'm gonna run at the other one.
Okay, you're gonna
And
leave the one
slash.
that's nearby? Okay.
Okay. 13. That's a miss, isn't it?
13. Unfortunately, we'll say for the sake of this, the gargoyle is, you can either have it assist you or it can attack on its own.
Oh, do I have advantage on my first attack?
We'll say that Gargi can either give you advantage for his help or he can either make his own attack. I'll let you choose.
I'll take advantage this round.
Okay. So that's his help, is giving you advantage on this.
The first roll was my high roll, so go.
You are welcome to use your special reroll if you wish, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
No.
Because that is
I have
usually for
mastery,
big
so I
rolls.
can. I have mastery, so I'll go ahead and just inflict that 3 damage.
Okay. How much damage do you deal? 3?
3.
Okay. So the other one takes 3. Okay. And do you have a bonus action? Anything else?
No, that's gonna be it for now.
Okay. It is the end of your turn. Ripple, what are you doing?
I am going to raise my focus and cast Shatter in the far corner of the room. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw against a 13.
You're talking about the other gargoyle?
Yes.
Or you...
And
okay.
technically,
Now-
anything that isn't being worn in that area also takes the damage.
Okay. Now, there are a number of crates nearby, and we'll say for the sake of this is a stone creature. So we'll give, I think, does that say anywhere in the shatter spell they get disadvantage?
It says that constructs get disadvantage.
We'll say for the sake of this, honestly, I think this fits with the theme of the spell, and it's why you chose it. So they'll have disadvantage on the Constitution save.
Okay.
So roll twice. That is a 16 for the first and a 19 for the second. So
Dang. Alright, so it
with
takes half
a
damage.
+3, they succeed. So they take half damage.
And that half damage is... Alright. 21 divided by 2. I got 3
Oh,
sevens.
damn, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So that would be 10 damage.
Mm-hmm. And I imagine all the other crates in that area just like explode.
You see the other crates explode, and you see a number of statues that they have been holding
Oh boy.
shatter. As you see, at this point, unrecognizable jumble of stone chunks of whatever they were holding.
If I can, with the rest of my turn, I would like to take out my strand shield and start spinning it.
Okay, as you guys start to see, pulls up his stranded these like strings that he's like whipping out and around and using as a shield. As the you guys see Ripple blast this. Do you move anywhere?
No, I'll stay here.
Okay, cool. That is the end of your turn. Ornick, what are you doing? Are you in your form or are you in spider form at this point?
I'm in the spider form right now, so I was gonna say let me use my bonus action to exit
Okay.
wild shape. And
you resume your normal form as your bonus action.
And I just wanted to make sure, is this one the one that Nicole stabbed its eyes?
Yes, that is.
Okay. So this one over here is still like fully capable.
That's the one that's
and
taking a
probably trying
little bit
his
of
turn.
damage from Nona and the Gargi.
Am I still being like turned to stone? How does that work exactly?
Oh yes, I apologize. So at the start of your guys' turn, I completely forgot. Thank you. You were starting to turn to stone. So I will describe this ability for you all mechanically because it's not fun to not know like how it works. So basically, you've become restrained, so you can't move, and your attacks are at disadvantage, and people have advantage against you as you start to turn. And additionally, people near you can attempt to remove this petrification. So they can either deal damage to you and cut off the stone, or you can make one more save at the end of your turn to see if you turn to stone or not.
So I need to make that save.
So there's always like 2 saves. For the sake of this, I did not explain this. Would this have changed what you were doing, Ripple?
No, I would have done the same thing.
Okay. So, Ripple, you repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. On a successful save, the effect ends. Otherwise, you are petrified.
And this is what kind of save again? A Constitution?
This is a Constitution saving throw,
Oh,
DC
boy.
12.
Okay, well, I get a +1. And I rolled an 18, so 19 total.
Okay, you guys see as Ripple like starts swinging around this like strings, and you see the chunks of stone start to like slough off, and Ripple pulls through as the stone falls off, and is no
Alright.
longer being petrified or restrained. Ornick, though, you just started your turn. What are you doing?
Yes. So, sorry. Just again, is there any action that would help it, or just wait until
so
the end of
you
my turn?
can
to figure
deal
this out?
damage to yourself to just remove it, or
Okay.
at the end of your turn you naturally make a save. You can basically use a blade to like cut off the stone that's starting to catch root, basically.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I have a straight shot to,
It would
this
automatically
basilisk-
remove it. Oh, sorry. You can either automatically remove your own petrification or roll it, take the chance of rolling it at the end, and do something else with your turn, like attack the other basilisk.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
If I'm petrified, is that a game over, or can I be unpetrified?
Petrification, you turn to a statue, and
The
not the
dude's got a
gargoyle
way to
kind.
turn back.
There might be a way to turn him back, but you are turned to a statue and you're out of the combat unless somebody manages to unturn you.
Okay. I will take the risk and try to attack this basilisk with a with just a firebolt. That's really the only thing that I have that is ranged.
Okay. Make an attack roll for me.
That is a 24.
Oh, definitely hits. Roll damage. I think this is 1d10.
Okay. Yes.
You see it blasts this basilisk and immediately cauterizes the wound, so none of this poison. So fire also does not cause the acidic blood to ooze out.
Okay. It's a
which
7.
does remind me, Nona, when you did slashing damage, you roll 1d4 for me. You take 1 poison damage as it like splashes back onto you. And what was your roll of damage, Ornick?
My damage was 7.
Nice. Okay.
And then
which immediately cauterizes the wounds.
I need to do a Constitution saving throw again.
Yes. So at the end, as you guys start to see the stone spreading out from the middle of your chest and away towards the rest of your body, you need to beat a DC 12.
That is a 13.
You beat a 13 as you guys see the stone, and Ornick, you summon something inside of you. How do you beat this affliction as it's spreading?
This is my primal dragonborn instinct, should I say, to just be like, no.
As you see,
I already
this,
have
like,
enough scales. I don't need more stuff.
almost these scales like shine for a second, and they like break off, and the stone just falls to the ground. You succeed. You're not. No one is being restrained or petrified at this moment. That is the end of your turn, unless you're moving.
No, because that would be the end of it, right? We've already made decisions.
Okay.
Oh,
that is the end of your turn. We're back up to the top. Gabriella, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do vicious mockery on gargoyle.
The bad one. Okay, it rolls a wisdom saving throw with a natural 5. It fails. So how much? Tell me the psychic damage and
Would that be a
damage 6. Yeah. And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll. Okay. It takes 3 damage.
that was a
Nope, that's an action
Oh,
to
sorry.
use vicious mockery.
Mhm.
As you mock it, and it's, it speaks back up. Yeah, I can't help it. I'm ashy. And there's the end of it. That's. Do you have a bonus action or movement? You inspire somebody. You going to?
I'm gonna inspire to do work.
Who you're inspiring?
I think I'm gonna inspire Morta.
To.
Just like damn.
Okay, so you feel a little moment of inspiration, Morta. The basilisk actually should have rolled to save on its frightened effect, I think, at the end of its turn. So give me 1 second. It does not succeed with its saving throw against your fear, so it's still frightened. Are you moving, Gab?
Maybe I'll move up next to the.
As you start to move towards the stairs, can you guys move yourselves? Okay, yeah. Okay, I just want
Yes.
to make sure you guys can move. So you can move yourself. You have 30 feet of movement, so move yourself up to wherever you want. Morta, your turn. What are you doing?
I'm stabbing again. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep
Okay.
stabbing this thing with my psychic blades.
You
So.
pivot to the other side. This creature now is a little bit frightened of Gab, and now naturally frightened of you.
Okay, thank you. And that is gonna be a 16.
16 succeeds. You can roll your 3d6 plus 3. As you stab once again with these psychic blades, catching it. It's like, honestly, it's stuck in this cage and it's trying to pull back, but it can't.
13 plus 3, 16 altogether.
Very nice. Okay. That is very good damage. It's starting to look a little rough. It's starting to look bloodied. As you slam down into it. Is there anything else you're doing as your bonus action? You can re-attack. You can pull away. What do you want to do?
No, I'm still here to do some attacking, but I rolled very
Okay.
poorly, so I did not hit it, and I know that.
Okay. You save your inspiration. That is the end of your turn. The gargoyles. You see the other gargoyle flies up into the air and starts to go towards you, Gab. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And flies over towards you. And goes to attack you. As it takes its 2 claws out and just like rakes either side of you. For the first attack is a 14, and the second is a natural 1. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 2d4 damage. So give me 1 second. I need to find my 4s. You take 7 slashing damage as this stony claw just slashes you in the chest. And the gargoyle lands onto the ground next to you with a heavy thud. and the stone floor kind of like cracks a little bit under him. And its mouth opens up, and you just see like these like green fumes start to pour out. That is the end of its turn. The other one is going to either assist you, Nona, in your next attack, or it will continue making its own attacks. What do you want it to do?
He can attack himself this time.
Okay, he's going to take his own attacks. So, which a 18 and a 10. So it hits once, and it does 3 plus 1, so 4 plus 2 is 6 damage to the guy. And it takes none of the poison damage from slashing in return, because this creature is immune to that sort of thing. Turns out the boss got creatures that were supposed to work together, and this one is very resistant to the other ones. That is the end of its turn, and it is now the Basilisk's turn, as both of them are going to turn and try to petrify you all again. As the basilisk near you two is going to try to petrify Nona and Ornick. I need both of you to roll a Constitution saving throw. As its eyes like split and look in different directions, and you see like beams shoot out as it momentarily like splits its gaze between the two of you. You need to beat a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. What'd you get? Ornick?
Let's see. Sorry, what kind?
Oh, Constitution.
Okay. And that is 18.
18. You both succeed. And in this moment, it looks, you guys, you're able to like resist this stony effect. And then it takes a bite at the, actually it's going to take a bite at the cage to try to get out. You see it takes a bite into the cage with a +5. It breaks the cage as you see it bites, and as where it bites, you see the metal bend and then starts to melt, and it just rips off the door to the cage. As now it can move. And the other basilisk is going to try to turn Gabriella and Morta. I need you both to roll a Constitution saving throw for me. You got 4? Okay, you start to turn to stone. And you succeed with a 12, which is the minimum that you need. So you see Gab start to turn to stone in front of this gargoyle that does not seems to continue biting into her. And it is going to try to bite out of its cage too, because it doesn't get its poison breath back. It fails. Oh no, it takes a chunk, but it doesn't break the cage with a bad roll. But it is still stuck in there, and then it's going to try to roll a save, and it saves against the fear effect. It is no longer frightened. That is the end of their turns. Nona, what are you doing?
Slash with my sword again.
Okay,
The miss.
you miss. Do you
Natural
have any way to
Mastery.
boost that?
No, but mastery I hit
Okay.
with 3 damage anyway, so
Okay.
it's okay. But
Take
still.
3 damage. Roll a d4 for me as the slashing damage
God.
continues to leak out this like poison out of the
2.
side of this creature. So you take 2 poison damage, which you're resistant to actually, I believe, right?
Yeah,
So you
I believe
take
so.
so the last time you would have only taken 0, instead of 1.
Oh,
No, it rolls down. So that is the end of that. Let's see. Next up is, or do you have a bonus action or anything else? Okay. This basilisk is now escaped. As the other one is trying to, Ripple. What are you doing? You freed yourself. You're swinging your strings around.
Yep.
As you hop off of his barrel.
I'm gonna stay here, and I am going to keep targeting. This one is still alive, right?
It's now next to Gab. Gabriella.
Okay, it's moved. I gotcha. I'm gonna hit that one kind of in the back with an acid splash. So it needs to make a dex save against a 13.
It rolled a 12 plus 0. Not particularly dexterous.
All right.
Big stony golem-looking creatures.
It takes
So a 12 only. It fails. It takes
4 acid
how much
damage.
acid? Okay. That's 4 acid damage. And is there anything else you are going to do? Nothing?
I was muted. I'm gonna walk over there and help
you walk over
with
towards
that.
the basilisk.
Yeah.
That's trying to escape. I need Ripple and Morta to make a perception check for me. You need to beat a DC 15. Okay, never mind.
Nope.
You don't know what you don't miss. And as you guys are doing this, Ornick, what's your dexterity modifier?
Dex is 0.
Okay, Ornick, what are you doing? You see this basilisk has chewed its way out, and it's freed itself. You've turned back into a dragonborn. It's starting to look a little rough. It's not bloodied. What are you doing?
Okay. And that is the one over here, correct? Not the one right next to me?
Yeah, that's the one next to you and Nona.
Yeah.
The other one looks bloodied. The one that's near Morta and Ripple.
I mean, I'm not very strong, so it's not like I can wrestle it. I have -1 to strength.
Well, I mean, there's a variety of things you can try to do. You can continue to try to attack it. If there's some way you could incapacitate it or, like, you know, do something else to blind it, what do you want to do?
Something like Moonbeam is not going to blind it, right? Or...
Not really. It will damage it.
It will damage it, but it also is like we're right next to it, so that could also damage us.
You could position the moonbeam to not hit yourself. Like that's a doable thing. I assume most of you spellcasters know, like, you know, it's not like I'm gonna penalize you for, you know. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do a line of I'll do breath weapon in a line.
Okay. It rolls a dex save. I believe. It's not particularly dexterous, these basilisks. It has a +0. So it rolls a natural 15 though, which I believe is a success, so it takes half damage.
Yeah, so that is success.
So how much damage does this basilisk take?
That takes 7 damage, so, you know, 3.5.
3? Half to 3? Okay.
Yeah, 7.
Is it cold damage? Or no, fire, right? Fire. I believe you're golden, right? So it's probably fire.
Yes.
Yes. So as you just like breathe this flames that like scorch the wooden crates nearby, but none of them destroyed, just kind of like coated in flame. You see the basilisk reels back, another like, you know, almost like draconic face peering back at it, reptilian face. And you guys see Dandy Rondabon burst into the stage on the far side of the room. He looks confused and is like, immediately is like, you all, and appears on the far side of the room. Dandy, you hear Remy saying, no, I still need help, as Dandy Rondabon enters the fight. And
hey, all up this. Stay up.
Remy is still in the other side of the room. And as Dandy appears, we will pick up next session as you guys will figure out how you resolve this fight with Dandy, the gargoyles, and his pet basilisks. And we'll see if Gabriella continues to be turned to stone, or does she not? So, thank you all for your ideas and your role playing. It was a fun session, and we'll see what happens next.
Awesome.
Thanks, Adam. A lot of fun.
Thanks, Adam.
All right. Well, we hope to see you guys on Monday for our next session of Echoes. And we will be taking, actually, next weekend, we're going to be off for our second Saturday of Casus. So we'll see you in 2 weeks for Casus. And we are also taking a night off from Echoes Monday, May 11th. But don't worry, we are still going to be streaming that week because we have our one shot for Kids on Bikes with our friend Mike. Hope you guys join us and never stop playing.
Thank you.